welcome back to the channel. Today we're on our way out to see a seller who had multiple sets that were up for sale on Marketplace. What I did was, and it's something that I do regularly, every time I see somebody that's got some good pricing on some sets, I always make sure to check into their page and see other listings that they have for sale. Somebody who's got a price that's attractive, can be potentially selling multiple sets, and it's a great way to take advantage of bundling stuff together and getting that price down even further. So yes, stick around to the end of the video. What we're going to do is run through the total value of the sets that I got. I think you're probably going to be impressed with what I was able to pick up today. It's a pretty big lot too, so yeah, stick around to the end of the video. We'll run through all those details. I'll duck off and pick those sets up now, and I'll be back with you soon. Well, I think it's fair to say it's mission accomplished again. I've picked up another bulk lot, like I said. Super happy with this lot that I've picked up. I've certainly been able to pick up some bargains by, bundling these sets together. It's fast becoming a popular strategy for me, that's for sure. And what it does is it really enables me to be able to pick up sets at a super discounted price. But what it does for me, most importantly, it puts me in a position where I'm right into profit really quickly with them. I could sell probably any one of these sets that I've got at below current market value and still double my investment. So when you're able to kind of enter into a purchase of a bulk lot like this and be in such a great profit margin in the early days, it really makes it easy for me to, one, create lots of value and add to the portfolio. But it also means that if I do need to kind of regain some capital, let's say there's a set that's a bit more expensive, it's outside of the money that I've got in my pocket at the moment, I should be able to move any one of these sets relatively quickly, free up a bit of capital and allow me to move on to that next investment. So let me get these sets home, and then what we can do is run through individually how each one of them panned out. I'll see you when I get home. Well, it's fair to say that this is certainly another win, which I'm super happy about. Let me just get some of these out of the way, and then we can start running through all of the details. Alright, we're starting off with a bang. We've got the NASA Mars Rover Perseverance. It's set 42158. Released in June 2023, this recreation captures the essence of space exploration. This set features articulated suspension, a working robotic arm, and the Ingenuity helicopter. The educational and display value makes this set stand out from other Technic sets in the lineup. Currently this set's available at retail, with speculation that it will be ready for retirement in about December 2025. Out of this bulk lot I paid about $53. It's currently retailing at about $160. But on the secondary market, their value sits at about $135 due to sets being on sale and discounted. Now this set's still available at retail and expected to stick around until late 2025, like I said. What does this mean for investors? Its niche appeal and unique theme give it the edge. Expect moderate to high returns with this one, especially amongst the STEM and space themed enthusiasts and collectors. Next up, we've got the Walt Disney Tribute Camera. This is set 43230. Released in September 2023, this set is a celebration of Disney's 100th anniversary. This one is all about nostalgia. With its vintage style camera and exclusive minifigures, there's Mickey, Minnie, and for the first time ever, Walt Disney himself. This set is available still at retail, but it is likely to retire in mid-2025, so it is a set that you might want to keep an eye on. Out of this bulk lot I paid about $58. The current recommended retail sits at $170, but the current market value sits at about 130. Once again, I think the price is being affected by this because of it being closer to retirement and it being in stores at a discounted price. Its ties to Disney's Centennial and exclusive minifigures suggest strong investment potential. Long-term collectors and non-Lego collecting Disney fans are really going to be the thing that help drive the interest in this set. I would expect moderate to high returns on this one post-retirement. Finally, the Senna GTR that I picked up in the first bulk lot here, this one, has got a friend in the garage. It's the Lamborghini Huracán Tecnica. It's set 42161. This set certainly captures the sleek design of a Lamborghini in 1/16th scale. It's a budget-friendly entry into the Technic car lineup, featuring a lime green design, working steering and functional doors. The status on this one is that it's currently available at retail. It's speculated to be retiring in December of 2025, like the Mars Rover. Out of this bulk lot, I paid roughly about $24 for this set. Recommended retail sits at about $85, and the value in total that this set is worth on today's market, with once again it being getting closer to retirement, the value on the market sits at around about $70. While this set is accessible and appealing, its modest scale might limit its long-term performance. Expect steady to moderate returns on this one, especially if you pair it with something like a larger scale, Technic Lamborghini set. Bundling those two together will certainly have appeal in the marketplace if I can get my hands on one. So we've got 4 Sonic sets to look through now as part of this bulk lot. I'm actually just going to run through these as a collective, and the reason for that is because all 4 of these sets have recently retired at the end of 2024. I don't think from an investment point of view that their values are going to change too dramatically over the 4 different sets. So I'll just kind of go through each set individually, give you a bit of detail of it, but give you my investment opinions on it at the end. The first set that we're going to kind of look through is set 76990. This is Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge. The next one I picked up was set 76991. This is Tails Workshop on Tornado Plane. We've got 76992, Amy's Animal Rescue Island. And last up is the biggest of the 4 sets at set 76993, Sonic and Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. Set 76990, Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge. This set brings Sonic's world to life with a Speed Sphere launcher, classic loop and iconic Sonic minifigure. Released in August of 2023, it retired in November 2024, making it a collectible for Sonic and LEGO fans alike. This set was first released in August 2023, and as I touched on before, it was retired, but in November of 2024. Out of the bulk lot, I paid $17 for this set, with its current market value sitting at $58. Affordable and nostalgic, this set appeals to gamers and collectors. Set 76991, Tails Workshop and Tornado Plane. This set was also released in August of 2023 and, like the previous set, retired in November of 2024. Out of the bulk lot, I paid $22 for this set, with the current value of this set sitting at roughly about $70. This set features only one exclusive minifigure, and that's Buzz Bomber. Up next, we've got Amy's Animal Rescue Island, set 76992. This set features a vibrant island, adorable animal friends, and Amy Rose, a key character in the Sonic franchise. Like the others we've looked at, this set was released in August of 2023 and retired in November of 2024. I paid roughly about $28 for this set, with the current market value sitting at roughly about $63. Last up, we have 76993, Sonic vs. Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. This set showcases Sonic's classic battle against Dr. Eggman. It includes a buildable Death Egg Robot and exclusive minifigures like Dr. Eggman and Cubot. Once again, like the other sets, it was released in August of 2023 and retired in November of 2024. I paid roughly about $32 for this set, and the current market value sits at about $93. Out of all the sets, I'd consider this set to be more popular amongst Sonic fans because it features a battle between Sonic and Dr. Eggman, and it brings forward a much stronger character lineup and also a much stronger collector appeal. So what do I think of these sets? What I think is that these sets might surprise me. Initially, my thoughts on them were that they probably might only see some fairly moderate growth. But you'd be surprised to know that, as of today, 3 out of the 4 sets that I've purchased have already exceeded its original retail price. So we've already seen growth, which is fairly surprising considering that a lot of those sets pre-retirement would have been on the shelves at a fairly heavily discounted price. So that means that over a relatively short space of time, that price has driven up over retail, with some of them quite significantly. I think that might just be the case that in cinemas at the moment, there is the Sonic movie. So there's a little bit of interest in the sets. Depending on what my strategy is moving forward, it might be worth me trying to move these sets on potentially relatively soon while there's interest in the market in them. And, once again, buy price. Because I picked up the buy price so cheap on them, I'm going to be able to double my investment for sure on them. So, yeah, that's going to require a bit of thought, I think, with those ones, but we'll certainly see how it pans out. And last up in this bulk lot, we've got set 76256. It's the Ant-Man construction figure. Released in June of 2023, this set offers a buildable, posable superhero model. Standing 24 centimeters tall, it includes a micro figure of the Wasp, making it an interesting Marvel-themed collectible. Available at retail still, but likely to retire in mid-2025. I paid roughly $16 for this set, and it currently has a recommended retail of about $50. But current market value sits at around about $42. While niche, this set could see moderate growth among Marvel collectors and Ant-Man fans. I'd say the potential on this set really hinges on the constructible figure set, genre as a whole. They do mainly Marvel sets, but there are some DC sets that are in this style of build. So the person who's looking at completing this set, it's certainly going to be something that will be really valuable. So what are your thoughts on all of this? Leave them in the comment section below. Run through with me what you believe, any hits or misses that I may have had in this bulk lot. But let's get into what most people have come here for, and that's get into the nuts and bolts of what I paid for the sets, what they're worth today, and our progress on Project 50K. So my total investment for this bulk lot, because like I touched on earlier, I was able to take multiple singular sets on sale, wrap them up into one bulk lot and get a cheaper price. All up, I paid $250 for this bulk lot. The current market value sits at roughly about $660. A little bit of damage to some of the boxes. I comfortably think that I can get $600 for that, for all of those sets if I piece them out individually. So let's go through a little bit of a breakdown of Project 50K and the progress that I've going with so far. So for those of you new to the channel, Project 50K is a dream of mine that I came up with. My goal is to be able to invest $25,000 into Lego sets. There's no set period of time that I'm looking at doing this over. Lego investment, I think, is something that you should really be able to do as a side hustle and should be able to do with any excess or surplus money that you've got over and above the other commitments that you have in your life. The beauty of it is that it's a super affordable way of being able to have a little bit of a side hustle and something that can generate you a little bit of income on the side. So the goal is to invest $25,000. What I wanted to do is have that investment of $25,000 sit with a portfolio that is equaling roughly about $50,000. So far, we have invested $1,220 in sets, and the current market value sits at roughly about $3,500. So we've only invested roughly about 5% of our total budget, but we are roughly 7% of our way to our full budget at $50,000. So I feel as though the Project 50K is certainly going okay so far, and something that certainly gives us a really solid platform to build from in the future. So there you have it, another bulk lot of Lego sets purchased, and another success story, I believe. If you don't agree with this, make sure you feel free to leave a comment in the section below, and we can start a conversation about it. I'm more than happy to get any tips or ideas that from people that have got a lot more experience in this industry than me, or this process than me. I'm by no means an expert in it, and you should take everything that I say with, I guess, with a little bit of a grain of salt. Do your own research. Make sure that you are upskilling yourself in this market. But make sure you leave a comment. I mean, if you're just starting your Lego investing journey, leave a comment about that. I'll be more than happy to have a chat with you in the comment section about any tips or answer any questions that you might have in regards to it. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit the bell notification to stay up to date when new videos are listed. In regards to new videos, keep an eye out just here. In a week's time, I'll be listing the latest video in my series. If you'd like to go back to the start and find out a little bit more about my Lego investing journey, click this video here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.